What's going on, everybody? This is 1T and this is 1T Appreciates. Today I want to talk about the movie Ong Bak featuring Tony Jaa. Now this was a monumental moment for Muay Thai and me personally, because I don't think I would have known about Muay Thai the way I know about Muay Thai now if it wasn't for the movie Ong Bak. So I was just so excited to rewatch this because I realized I haven't watched it in a minute. So I was like, let me go back to this greatness. Now the movie starts off with the best capture the flag I have ever seen. This is WWE Royal Rumble style capture the flag. I can't even lie, this shit looked fun as hell. I don't even want the flag. I just want to toss motherfuckers off the tree. But after a while, someone grabs the flag and makes his way down. My guy is as nimble as a squirrel climbing a tree. If I see somebody fall that far down, I'm calling it a day. Fuck everything else I just said. And Buddy makes it down as the winner, revealing to the audience that it's none other than the Muay Thai Jackie Chan, Tony Jaa. Tony Jaa plays Ting, who actually grabbed the garment for their deity Ong Bak in a ritual that happens every 24 years. While this is happening, a visitor named Dawn comes to buy sacred artifacts from the village, but fails miserably. Later, Ting is finishing up his training when he starts questioning why he learned something he can't use. That's when his uncle hits him with the "with great power" speech. Right after that, the uncle gets knocked out by Dawn, who was salty enough to steal the head of Ong Bak since he couldn't get his way. Once the village discovers this blasphemous act, Ting volunteers to get Ong Bak back, and the village shows their support before he heads out on his journey. His travels lead him to Bangkok, where we get to see some street racing going on, where it turned out to be a failed scam attempt by George and his partner in crime, MUAY. Ting catches up with George, who he knows as Humley from his village, but he left that life the moment he entered the city, so seeing Ting wasn't as inviting as Ting hoped for. You ain't shit. Ting tells George the situation and he responds by taking his money to the underground fight club. This is where we see Don again, revealing that he wanted the amulet for his boss, but he got denied, so he stole the head instead, which ended up being pointless. While this is happening, George is losing all of Ting's money, betting on the wrong fighter. That fighter happens to be Don's boss's fighter. Ting finds him and tries to get the money back, but accidentally volunteers as the next opponent. Look, I don't know Don's boss's name, so I'm just going to use references that remind me of him. So Auto-Tune and his friend are making wagers on the fight, and his friend decides to bet on Ting, which was a smart move, because nobody knew how sleepy Ting's opponent was. So Ting takes his original bread and slides out, and George tries to convince him to keep fighting, but he ain't hearing none of that, so he continues on the search. The next day, George and MUAY are still on their scamming tip. While they're splitting the spoils, Pang, the first victim of the scamming, sees them and confronts them. Ting sees George getting jumped and he's like, "That ain't got shit to do with me," until he saw that pimp slap to MUAY. Tony comes in, manhandling everybody. George got saved and is still talking cash money, so Ting delivers the same backhand Ping gave MUAY. And before George gets that work, RIP to Takeoff, because these boys, out of there. The chase scene here is fuego, as Tony Jaa is able to show off his athletic prowess in the movie. My dog is hitting hurdles, splits in the air, I don't even know what this is, but it's heat, flips, and aerial cartwheels and more. There is no explosions or CGI, just the human body going nuts. Once the goons finally caught up with Ting, Ting starts breakdancing on him. My guy lands into a split and B-Boy's buddy's jaw. Hey, I can't lie, George got a few licks in too. Respect these flips though. Once again, you gotta respect the practical stunts. And I love the double take just to see how serious some of these acts are. Bro, if I see you slide under a car like that, I am very confident that you could beat somebody's ass. The disrespect. Yo, I can't be a goon. After I watch my op do a backflip into 2 front flips, I'm going to have to question if I really want to catch this man. I'm gonna look at that and be like, nah, you can fire me. Tony was about to treat George like Apollo. Until George was finally ready to snitch on Don, which leads Ting back to the underground fight club. Wheelchair T-Pain sees Ting's return and starts setting up fights against him. Ting once again doesn't care, and even when the op starts popping off on another Thai brother, once again, until another chick gets the pimp hand. Yo, call this man Granddad Freeman. Hit that man with a perfect and posed on him like the winning screen in video games. Round 2 shows that he should have never got enough from round 1. Another winning screen. I don't know how many times Ting gotta teach him this lesson, but Ting delivers a body, head, and elbow shot. Ha! Dancing on him. Whose mans is this? Bro, now you deserve everything that comes next, which is a double elbow fatality. The first of the movie. Man, fuck that guy, he hak-fui'd you. Ting tries to leave, but
here comes a new challenger.
Ting read him though. All that unnecessary footwork let Ting know that he had no hands, so all he needed to do was stop them legs. And that weak ass ollie shuffle meant nothing if all his kicks are simple as ABC. weave game was alright, but once again, readable. Buddy's technique was all bark and no bite, and Ting knew that and finished him off with a flying knee to the chest. Real footwork. The cigarette smoker from those old Dare commercials is mad that his fighters are losing, so he gets his best 30 fighter for the job. I'm talking about no shame. Buddy is grabbing all the smash items at once, trying to take Ting out. Buddy didn't realize that Ting ain't had lunch yet, so he was just eating all of them attacks.
Weak.
Then Buddy thinks a barely circuited cord would do the trick, but it only made the whole place a fire hazard. He failed in every way possible and still tried to act like he won. You deserve that. With the flying elbow. Dirty Diana over here then tries to take a hostage with him into a new stage and continues to just throws whatever he sees in front of him and yeets it at Ting. Ting knocks him into not one, but 2 stage changes in less than a minute. The last stage is the 2 bosses VIP section, and the Auto-Tune app hands the Dirty Fighter one last weapon, but Ting is a part of Weeb Nation himself and takes this man to Knee City. So the crowd is now fucking with Ting. And even though this shot is nice, they still throwing change at my man like he a wishing well at your favorite closing down mall. So I ain't like that. But shit gets real when Ting finally sees Don. Don gets away, but his boss finally realizes the connection between the two and is not happy about it. Don's luck gets even worse as Ting finally caught up with him.
Gotcha, bitch.
Don drives away in a 3-wheeler and I don't know. This chase scene is a combination of interesting and boring at the same time. Some shots make it look like they in the Fast and Furious Bangkok drift, while others make me feel like I can rollerblade faster than that. Oh yeah, see that's Vin Diesel level of car stunts right there. Them boys hit that Fast and Furious stare. Ting still have plenty on his trail, but with one maneuver he changes all of that. Don thought he got away, but Ting is on that ass. Leading them into a harbor nearby. Just as Ting was about to catch Don, he discovers something more important. Ting discovered all of the stolen artifacts from Auto-Tune, resulting in a tremendous loss in his business. Mr. Still Your Voice responds by making George and MUAY deliver a message to Ting to participate in the next fight and throw that fight so he can get his money back and all the money he lost in betting against Ting. Ting's opponent uses some special medicine to assure victory. The op starts the match by showing off his tenacity by eating majority of the blows, but Ting is simply looking for a sweet spot. Buddy tried to play it off, but once it started tingling, he starts fighting back. Ting finally tastes some of those Muay Thai knees he's been feeding people this whole movie.
Get ready to slumber. Let brother go home.
Bruh didn't even know he was tired until he went to sleep. Bruh is just using overwhelming strength until he is able to hit him with a lariat that will make the Eight Tails proud. He still wanted to smoke on Ting tonight, so he rolled that man up WWE style through the table. After the fight, the trio ends up in an abandoned gas station in the middle of nowhere, only to be double crossed by the sound effect you get when you talk in front of an old school fan. Ting saw his moment and wasted no time. Then George followed up on his own. Ting makes quick work of the guy inside, then it gets real. Oh no sir. I can't even fathom how much force Ting used with that flying knee. Ting then gets caught in a situation where he becomes a firebender. I don't even need to tell you how fire this spinning kick is. Just look at it. Now my man switched to water bending with his backflip right drop kick. George out here putting work right now. Until he did that. But the Avatar is back and airbended like 9 feet in the air to split the helmet in half off this man's head. You know, the one that can handle car crashes? Bruh broke his whole face, then hit him with the Batman, "Now talk." Once he knew where to go, George offers his services and claims his village name once again. So the way he takes down these boys is unadulterated flames. My guy saw Mans with the firepower, ran up on him first, hit a double KO, that makes easy work of the last two. Ting is not playing with them. The first wave of enemies is some machete wielding bad guys, so Ting unlocks his inner Donatello on these boys. Who's still trying to fight him after that? Not me. This man is giving out concussions like he's got a everything must go sale. Spinning home run his ass. No sir, I would have death dropped on my own, apologizing the moment I went blind. I couldn't be no henchman. All Buddy did was give this man dual wielding batons. Bro marked his territory and no one listened. Then weaves one and proceeds breaking the ankles on the other. Then goes back and finishes the other dude off. That man is dead. My man's got crossed, turned around to see his homeboy get slumped. See, that can't be me once again, because I'm out of that. Thank you. Thank you. You a smart man. That boy left and applying to warehouses right now. Ting arrives when they are about to steal the biggest prize and begins another onslaught. Ting catches the henchman in the backslipping, then counters everyone until he faints into a spinning right hook, linking into 2 spinning right kicks, into a spinning right drop kick. Fam out here acting like a Beyblade. Nah, you gotta appreciate all of this. Everybody involved in the movie wanted to make sure the fights was as realistic as possible. So these stuntmen and Tony Jaa himself are taking real life battle damage. Sure, they may practice and wear padding to make it as less painful as possible, but it's still dangerous. One dude fucked around and got knocked out by accident. These boys not playing. And I'm talking about the actor, not a character. The actor fucked around and got knocked out by Tony Jaa. They hitting each other. They not playing around here. I haven't seen dedication like that in a while. After Ting saves George, he's finally in some real trouble. That scene will always make my arm shake. Oof. Until George saves Ting, getting his arm broke in the process. Now it's whatever for Ting. Ting preps himself for the rematch with the only op that bested him. But remember, he threw that fight. Ting immediately found real estate and settled on Buddy's abs as a home, wearing him down with nothing but body shots. Then fucks his whole rhythm up. Now watch the adjustment. Mans can dance once again. Y'all gotta appreciate the real contact and dedication these actors are giving. I'm gonna say it again, I couldn't be a henchman. You think I'm going to keep working after this man double-fisted your best fighter? Sir, I'm clocking out for the day. Like, do you think this guy's salary is gonna pay for his medical bills? Even if it can, is it worth it? So my guy didn't like the double fist joke and is ready to end Ting by any means necessary. Bro, I would have just thrown that hammer like I wanted to be Thor when I grew up. Round 2 officially begins and Buddy is in berserker mode. Ting is about to lose consciousness when the power of Ong Bak gives him the strength that you can't find in a needle. Then took this man to Elbow City. had that the whole time? Boy, lung cancer Professor X is stupid. That's why George had enough time to save Ting again. But the junkie finally woke up and decided to go for a win by fighting someone else. And here goes Ting with a nope and double knee drops this man from the heavens. The man whose voice sounds like saltine crackers with no water is salty enough to try and destroy the head. But George again with the assist. Bruh's redemption arc is going off right now, like that hammer. But the gods are on his side. But George took too much damage and in the end sacrificed his life to save everyone else. The movie ends with Ting restoring the head of Ong Bak and the village celebrating both Ting and Humle. Man, once again, this was my first real introduction to Muay Thai, and I would argue that this movie introduced Muay Thai to a lot of Western culture as well. This movie truly opened the door for Tony Jaa, and for that reason alone, I'm giving this movie a damn knockout. It was straight peak for its time, and like I said in the beginning, the raw stunts gave me Jackie Chan vibes. Along with the dedication to the feel of the hits and them really putting in them blows, this movie deserves all the appreciation. The next movie I'm going to talk about is Ong Bak 2. Like if you like the video, subscribe if you like the content. Until next time, y'all be easy.